You've got to take these dreams, you've got to build them up. You've got to realize that you're enough. Every great design comes from someone's mind. You've got to realize that you're enough. Mystics at midnight, putting up the good fight. Everything is alright. Mystics at midnight, putting up the good fight. Everything is alright. Oh, mystics at midnight, putting up the good fight. Everything is alright. Mystics at midnight, putting up the good fight. Everything is alright.
Okay. We're live.
We're live.
Hey.
Hello.
Now we can pretend like we haven't been talking for the past 5 minutes.
The preamble.
Yeah. The preamble to the Constitution.
What's up?
What's up? What's up with you?
You know, I was just in New Jersey. Just drove home. This weekend has been very busy, actually, which is good because I need to be busy right now because if not,
Yes.
bad things will happen.
Yeah. What that was just for family thing or
So it was actually really cool. So on Saturday, I was at this, it was called like Mozart in the Meadow or something. It was this classical concert in horse country in New Jersey. I don't know what town. I could look it up. But anyway, I actually am an intern through Rutgers. This is gonna be long-winded. I'm an intern through Rutgers to like write songs for a study that they're doing to try to like incorporate music with like helping people feel less like stressed out before like doctor's appointments and stuff. I don't know if I'm allowed to.
Wow.
I guess I'm allowed to share this. I don't think it's confidential. They probably would have told me if it was confidential. But yeah, I like somehow my dad works at Rutgers, so I kind of got a cool like in with that and got involved in this. I'm just at the very beginning stages, but kind of connected to that internship, someone a musician who is going to also be working on this project. She has this whole foundation, so that's who the concert was like sponsored by, or it was actually, I think it was a fundraiser. I really should know more information about this, but it was like a fundraiser with a bunch of these amazing classical musicians, and they did some like recognizable pieces, some like the one that's like da 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 da.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did that one. I don't know what it's called.
I mean, yeah. Like, I usually know I usually know these pieces, but
Yeah.
like, just like kind of classic art pieces. For some reason, I just know like what they're called, but for some reason that one's escaping me at the moment.
Yeah, no, it's fine. So it was really, I went with a friend and it was just like a beautiful day. It was kind of chilly, but luckily I came prepared, brought a blanket. So, oh, did you just go away? Oh, there we go. I
No, I'm
tapped
still
something.
Okay.
I hit my computer and it's something else popped up and I was like, ah! I'm trying to find, yeah, Mozart on the Meadow. That's what it was called.
Start on the middle.
It was awesome. And like beautiful like rolling hills behind us, and like I love like fall, like I sound like
Oh my
every
God.
basic bitch. I love fall, I love the colors, I love the sweaters.
It sounds amazing, and I didn't expect you to have something so interesting like that.
Yeah, you're like taken aback.
I really am. I thought we'd have like small talk, like, you know,
No, I
talk
came
about the
prepared with a
weather.
story.
You did. You went above the assignment.
I
Extra.
am an overachiever, so.
So.
What about you? What were you up to this weekend? Can you
Oh,
top?
geez.
Can you top it? Can you...
No. No.
Animal. Let me see. Animal Crossing, playing with your cat.
Playing, playing with Phineas
Phineas, yes.
was today. We hung out with friends.
Nice.
Did did a little bit of socializing. Yesterday we went to an autumn harvest festival in
Autumn Harvest Festival?
yes. I think it's called Harvest Festival
Yeah, that's a
in Pennsylvania.
thing.
Yeah. And then came home yesterday. This is yesterday. Came home and watched Edward Scissorhands
Oh,
and
nice.
had some pizza.
I had pizza
Um,
tonight. That's
oh,
why I had
nice.
to delay our start time because I was like, I got home at like 8:45 and I was like, I need to chill for a second and eat some pizza.
I
And
I accept. I accept. Like if you're going to if you're going to delay the show, then pizza is a good reason.
yes, yes, it is.
So that was my weekend, basically. Very, very chill and uneventful.
That's good though.
It is good, yeah. Yeah. I'm finding nowadays that I don't really need to have every weekend be crazy and I
See,
don't really.
you are an adult. Part of our
Mhm,
preamble
mhm.
has now returned because you're fully adulting. I'm only like halfway there. You're married. You have a child, a fur baby.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So we yeah. Um, you're right.
I am
Uh,
right.
yeah. Uh,
I'm just pretending.
but
Yeah.
you're also keeping quite productive, I feel.
I'm
You
trying. It's all an act, though.
it seems like every time I turn around, you have like a new YouTube video up, and
Oh, well, I do not to plug myself, but
plug it.
I do post a YouTube video once a week now.
Okay.
Sometimes it's not every 7 days exactly because I'm still getting my schedule right. And also, this year has thrown me for a loop as it has thrown everyone for a loop.
Yeah.
But yeah, since January, I started posting once a week on YouTube and um and it's been really amazing for me because I love doing it. I love like having a place to just like share my shit. And my YouTube has grown like significantly even though it's only been 10 months. You
Yeah.
know, it's gone from 100 subscribers. Right now I'm at like 171 or 2. So the fact that I've grown 70%, 71%, whatever, um, is really
Yeah.
exciting because, like,
Yeah.
it's a platform that works for me. Like, I fucking hate Facebook. I hate Instagram. Like, I will use those platforms, but I hate them.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Well, yeah, and the it really seems to be working for you because you put out a lot of great content and like
Thank you.
actually I'm always like kind of on YouTube. Like that's what I usually watch the most for some
Oh,
reason.
okay.
It's just kind of like have on like
Yeah.
some kind of somebody playing a game or some kind of vlog about it. These days I watch vlogs about Japan. Um,
That's amazing. I love
that's
vlogs.
yeah, that's my kind of that's my anti-drug at the whatever happened to that. People don't really say that's my anti-drug.
Yeah, you know what? When you said that, I was like, "Huh, I haven't heard that in a while, but I
Yeah,
like it and I'm gonna use it." I think I'm
yeah.
gonna yeah, I like that.
But when I have YouTube up here, I usually like it under suggestions. It'll be like suggestions for acoustic, and it'll be one of your videos,
Yes,
and then
yes.
like a bunch of other, and then it'll be like for pop songs, one of your videos.
Yes. Yes, YouTube is suggesting my shit.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's probably because I watch your videos,
Well, yeah, but also, I do know that my I do know that at least my content is of a decent quality because it's really cool on YouTube. You can look at all of your analytics. So
Yeah.
on my analytics, the click-through rate for some of my videos, I'm bragging right now,
Humble brag.
is between 5 and 10%. And that's when your click-through rate is above 5%, that's pretty good. Because what click-through rate means is like when you say that my video pops up on the side, for every person that my video pops up somewhere on their screen, whether it's on like the home screen or on the side, if someone clicks on it, that counts as like a click through.
Oh.
So to have like 10%, like out of 100 people, or out of, whatever, out of 10 people, one person is clicking my video to watch it. Whether or not they stay watching my video the whole time, that's another analytic. But like the fact that people are clicking it in the first place, like that's like clickbait. You have to get people to click on it, and your thumbnail needs to be good enough that people are clicking on it, and your title it's a very complex like algorithm that you need to like work on. But once you kind of know the tricks, at least as far as like being a musician on YouTube goes, it's a great place to like share stuff and grow, and it's fucking free. Like it's free. I just have to put in the work, and the more stuff you have out there, the easier people can find you. So I love it.
So how can I ask, how do you stay like, what are some tricks you do to keep yourself productive, like doing these, like you said, you do one every week, and if it's not every week, it's like every like 8, it's like it'll be like 8 days or something like that.
Yeah.
And it, to me, at least from my kind of outside point of view, it really seems consistent in kind of quality. So what kind of keeps you?
It's a good question. Well, the short answer is I made a bet with my brother in January that I would post once a week, and he didn't think I could do it.
Wow. Okay.
And I was like, no, I'm gonna fucking do it.
So gambling. You're saying that's the key to success.
Yeah. Wanting to prove people wrong. That's a great, honestly, I would not, real talk, I would not be where I am today as a musician if I didn't have a lot of people who didn't think I could do it.
I mean, that can be a great motivator for sure.
But yeah, basically, the one thing that keeps me going like on a day-to-day or like weekly productive basis is checklists. I love checklists. So if I don't create a checklist in the morning, like first thing when I want to be like, okay, today I'm going to get shit done.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't make a checklist, it's not happening. But yeah, if I create a checklist, and then also like I make sure I do stuff that I want to do. Like I'm trying to put more relevant covers up, because those people are searching for anyway. But like I just posted a cover of Whenever Wherever by Shakira. That's a really old song, but like it's a great song, and also I love that song, so I'm gonna just do it because I enjoy doing it. Because if you're not enjoying it, there's no point. Like with whatever you're doing in life, like I'm sure you wouldn't be pursuing music and doing the things, creating this show, all this stuff if you didn't enjoy it. And so you have to like keep that in mind, because like I told myself a long time ago, like if I stop loving doing music, I'm gonna stop doing it. And I still love doing it, so.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a kind of pursuit that can really suck the joy out of you. the way that it's just the way that it's set up. And then
Yeah.
like basically I find having to promote yourself, and
Stop that.
having to do things that you don't necessarily want to do. One thing I actually really uh, appreciate about your videos is that you do covers that like, oh, like 1985, like, oh, I remember that song. Like, it's not something that people are talking about right now, but like, who cares? Like,
Right.
it's good. Like, it's and that is also another thing, because it's kind of refreshing. It's not
Thank
another
you.
it's not another Old Town Road cover. I know I'm
Yeah.
really, I know, because that was like last year or something, but
No, no, you're fine. No, but I get your point. Like, you have to be smart about it, but also like true to yourself. I think you're that way as well, like with your music and the way you like present your like music persona, because it is like a persona. Like you have
yes.
to you have to like be authentic because well, you don't have to, but like you'll be better off if you are because people gravitate towards that, you know.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I try. You know, and this year and everything like that, I I've taken a little bit of a step away. Like, I'm not as deep into doing music, as I was before. Part of why I started this show and everything like
What's
that.
why the change?
Well, I suppose that I I realized that I was doing things that I didn't want to do. I like agreeing to gigs that I'm
Mm,
not crazy about,
mm.
kind of compromising my vision for for whatever reason, for people that couldn't necessarily see it.
Mm,
And
I feel
so
that.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's and a lot of those things can kind of kill your joy, and it honestly did, for a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of just reassessing myself, obviously, kind of thinking about taking care of my family, uh and really kind of re-looking at things.
Yeah.
uh and actually I'm enjoying music a lot more, because I was kind of, because I'm focusing more on what's important and what makes me happy, and kind of building from that, instead of using music. I don't know if I'm just rambling on,
No,
but
no,
you know what I
I
mean.
understand exactly what you're saying. Like that's so real because like I mean, I've agreed to plenty of shows that I was like, well, I guess. I mean, like it's so hard. Like it's a balance because especially I feel like as a woman in the music industry, like I'm gonna work with people I don't want to work with. Like I'm
Yeah,
just gonna say that. Like I'm gonna work with guys that are sleazy or
yeah,
seem
yeah,
sleazy, you know? Like I don't even want to get into that, but
I know.
like it sucks, but like part of me feels pressure like I have to do that to especially in a small town, like a small town in terms of like music stuff, like there's only so many places you could play.
Yeah, yeah, true.
So so it's not like I have and it's only so many places that want to that ask me to play without me being like a complete pest. Like
Right.
yeah, it's frustrating. Like when I was doing once or twice a week gigging at like restaurant bars, I would look at like the other people that would be playing out in Baltimore and it's like guys acoustic gigs that are just a guy with his guitar. But when it's a girl with her guitar, it's like in my opinion 10 times harder for me to book that.
Wow.
Like it took me a while to like get my foot in the door. And then there are some places that I tried again and again and again to play at and they wouldn't book me. And
Yeah.
like maybe they just didn't want to book me, and that's fine. But also maybe it's because they're used to booking guys, or they just thought I was, not good enough, whatever. Cause
Yeah.
because of other reasons. Like, I don't know. Who's to say?
Yeah. Yeah. That's that's kind of
I don't want to get too heated.
I know what you mean. I mean, but I totally get that, and that's something that I've kind of felt as well. And I've been like, well, I don't really want to stress myself out over
Yeah.
a gig where maybe there's going to be like not very many people, or
Or selling tickets, like stressing out about selling tickets. That's
yeah,
like, ugh, like it's such a pain. Like I can't wait till, knock on wood, knock on my fucking bed frame. I can't wait till I don't have to sell my own tickets, my own shows. And literally for Frozen Harbor,
oh yeah,
I sold 80 or 90 tickets with my band.
yeah,
And
which is awesome. Like,
oh my God, yeah. But like, do you want to know what I had to do to sell those tickets? I literally made a list of all the people that would potentially buy a ticket from me. Like, I flat out wrote by hand a list of probablys, a list of maybes, and a list of like just ask, just in case. And then I pestered my band. I didn't pester you as much
well,
because you were, honorary member.
yeah, I don't count.
But yeah, I pestered my band, and they did pretty well. They sold like, I want to say like 30 of the 80 or 90-ish tickets we sold all together. And neither of them are from Baltimore. So like that's pretty decent, because they don't have, like, I'm born and raised in Baltimore. So like, yeah, anyway, I made a whole fucking list, and then I went through that list and I checked it twice.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
But like
but
they
you
wanted
worked
me
hard.
to they wanted me to sell 100.
Oh yeah.
I had to sell like 60 to 80, which I knew I could probably do, but they wanted me to sell 100. And I got pretty damn close, but I liked the challenge. Like I
Yeah,
said
that's
yes
great.
to it. I was on a main stage. Like I said
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I said yes to it because I was like, yeah, like why the fuck not, I hope you had fun. Like I had a blast.
I did absolutely, and that was like the biggest crowd. I was just like, wow, people really showed out,
Yeah.
showed up, and like really pulled through, and and um and I was just really happy for you that
Oh, thanks.
happened. Like it's just that was definitely incredible, and I could tell that was a big moment for you.
Yeah, it was awesome. And like it was freezing too. But it went
Oh
so
yeah.
well. I was so happy with how it went. Like we had prepped so much for it, and like you obviously were part of like some of that, but like yeah, we really were like grinding towards that, and I was really happy you could do it because like one, it filled out the sound, and also your harmonies, like
Oh,
yes.
thank you. That was a lot of practicing in the car, and some of
That's how
those,
it goes.
yeah, and some of those I came up with last minute, like the day before, like listening to your song and be like, oh yeah, I could do this, kind of thing. So yeah,
Yeah, it was awesome.
I had a
And
great time.
the band that I was opening for, Big D and the Kids Table, I actually got to meet Dave, the like lead singer, and I got to like talk to him a little bit because I just like told him like good job like after the show, and he like gave me some advice. It was so nice. Like he was so nice, And he was like, "Yeah, I heard some of your stuff. Like, you guys sounded really great." I was just like, "Oh, thanks."
He's like, here's some advice. Ditch that bassist.
He didn't really seem like he was really in the
Yeah,
band.
yeah. Seemed like he was more like an honorary member or something. And those harmonies, they sounded like he just made them up last minute. Like,
Yeah. No, he actually said he was like, "Get out of the States," which is funny now with the pandemic. But he was like,
wow.
"What you should do is you should try to tour outside of the US, like tour in Europe, like go somewhere else, because like going somewhere else can just like broaden a lot of things, and then when you come back you can be like, I toured Europe." And it doesn't matter
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you toured at fucking open mics, like you
yeah,
can still say like, I was just on a tour in Europe. Ever heard of it?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so
Well, if you're ever in, decide to go east, far east, I can probably hook you up with some shows. I think
oh.
with a bit of certainty. After this whole pandemic
Right,
goes up.
right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. But, well, thank you for coming on. And
Thanks for having me. This is awesome.
yeah,
No
what
other way that I want to spend my Sunday night. So,
right? What are you bringing to this show? What are you plugging?
I was like, what am I bringing up? A bed
The
frame.
show, this is the show and tell portion of the show.
I have a scrunchie.
Where can people
So,
find your scrunchie online?
so what am I plugging? Well, so what I just completed are three videos. I'm calling them the South Decker Sessions. Me and my guitarist Andrew, we filmed three videos, three original songs with the help of Jason. I don't know if I'm going to say his last name right. Seimer? Seimer? Seimer?
One of
Singer?
those,
I don't know.
maybe he was right.
I think
Uh,
I said enough that one of them was right. So he
yeah.
filmed it. But yeah, it's three original songs. Bigger Person, which I've already released. But this is, more like acoustic, intimate version of that. And then Replay, which you have. Did you play on that song, or was that one of the songs I kicked you off of for Frozen Harbor? I don't know.
Geez, that feels. You're asking me. That feels like 8 years ago.
It was.
Honestly.
I think it was. And then the last song, which will be the song that I'll premiere here, is called Too Bad. And it's a very, very new song. I wrote it this summer. And yeah, it's a fun, like upbeat, cute little ditty. I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, and so I'm still like not positive, but I think I'm just gonna do it. I think I'm gonna actually release these three songs, like this live session, like on as like a little EP on like Spotify and Apple Music, like streaming. Cause like, I don't know, the mixing is Andrew mixed it. He did a great job, and like, why not,
That's awesome. Yeah.
I figure like it sounds good to me. Might as well just like put it out there. Like, I don't know. I can't keep
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so
If you're
easy.
if you're proud of it, then yeah.
Yeah. And it's so easy to just kind of like hold back and be like a perfectionist about it. And
Yeah.
my dad always says perfection is the enemy of the good. So,
What
yeah.
does that mean exactly?
Um, per I think that's the phrase. It means like if you're a perfectionist, it's the enemy of the good, because like you're never gonna do good if you're aiming for perfection.
Oh, okay. Because
I
you're
think
never gonna
that's what
do
it,
anything because you're gonna
right.
constantly be wanting everything to be perfect.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
that's cool. So the song is called "Too Bad," you said.
hmm
I can't wait to hear it. What can you go into like what it's about and like the kind of
Um,
creative process of making
so
it?
I so I write my songs typically very quickly. I have an idea and I just like run with it. So, this song I actually wrote using a friend's guitar, which is funny because you've written a song using my
Your
keyboard.
keyboard, yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, I used a friend's guitar. I was like up really early and I was just so this song, all of my songs tend to start in different ways. Like sometimes I just write like kind of like a poem and then I'll figure out the music later. But this song I started just like playing around with guitar chords. And I started with a D chord because I love writing in the key of D. It's my favorite key to write in. No shame. So many of my songs.
Sure.
So I just started with a D and then went to like a it's the same it's some kind of D9 or D sus. I don't fucking know. I'm bad with
Okay.
names of chords, but it's the three instead of you just move that and it's like the three in the line. What chord is that? You should know. You're a music teacher.
Well, the three like all on the second
Yeah,
fret. That would be D major seven. Right?
I was so close. I said a D9 or a D sus. It's not either of those. But it's the same as what's that song? Uh Kiss me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sixpence
By
none the richer.
six yeah, Sixpence None the Richer. Throwback.
Classic.
Yeah, so I started with those two chords. I was like, but I'm not playing Sixpence None the Richer. I'm playing my own song. Uh, so yeah, I started with those chords, and I kind of wrote the lyrics like in tandem, with the as I was writing the progression, and I'll tell you the first lyric is too bad smell is your best sense. Um, and I know it's a thinker.
It's really interesting. Yeah.
I was just having this idea of like memories and like when you smell
Oh,
something, when you smell something, it can trigger a memory, right?
yeah.
So it was this idea that like smelling something familiar, it could be a great memory or it could be like a bad memory. So like too bad smell is your best sense. And then the next lyric is too bad sleep is your best friend. Um so kind of the idea is kind of like about like a what if kind of song. Like what if I was with this person? What if like it's too bad because that's not what's happening. But like what if, it's kind of like imagining that like I guess
Okay. So just
like a fantasy, like an innocent kind of like
okay.
fantasizing about like it's a yeah, cute little. That's why it's like a
Okay,
cute
okay.
little song.
Okay. All
It's
right. Real.
nothing very deep and like
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't
no.
have to be. It just has to be good. It just has to be you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Oh, wait, I have to tell you though. Sorry,
okay.
this is totally off topic, but
Okay.
I think I might have told Savannah this or you, but I think it was Savannah. Sometimes I don't know which one of you I'm talking to.
Right.
You're basically the same person. No, just kidding.
Right.
So you have a song called Starfish.
Yes. Yes.
So recently, one of the most recent songs I've written, it's called Ceiling Starfish. And I wrote it late at night when I was looking up at the ceiling fan.
Oh my God.
And so it's literally like I'm very proud of myself because like usually my lyrics are very like just like straightforward, not very like metaphorical or whatever. But this felt more kind of like poetic and like the first lyric is like ceiling starfish staring down at me. Like it's like a fan, but I called it a ceiling starfish because it's like, you know, I don't know. I just thought it was cool.
It is cool, yeah.
I wanted to share with you because it was like a little bit inspired by like you have a song called Starfish, so like
yeah.
a little bit, you know,
Well, thank
connected
you.
to that.
It's a little bit psychedelic, you know.
Yeah.
It's like something that they would write like in the 60s, like the hippies.
Yes,
would do,
yes. That was the vibe that I felt when I was writing it. Yeah.
Cool. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. So your say the name again. The
Too Bad. The one that I'm plugging. Too Bad.
Okay, and then that's going to be on the EP.
Oh, called South Decker Sessions. I don't know what it's gonna be called. It might not be called that. Yeah, a live. It's gonna be like a live EP, like a live album, a live EP. Name TBD. But I figured I wanted to release the songs because, I mean, I like all the songs, and Andrew Wink, my guitarist, mixed them and did a good job. And it's more ears can hear the music, so why not, you know? So it'll be both on that, but it'll also be a video on my YouTube channel. So the best of both worlds.
Great. So this would be the perfect time to plug your YouTube channel.
So that is Ariella Joy Music. I mean, if you just search Ariella Joy, it'll come up. But yeah, my YouTube channel, I post, as I said before, once a week. And it's mostly originals and covers. But then I also have some songwriting tutorials on there. And then I have some vlogs. So it's honestly like whatever I want to be on there.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And I love doing it, and I respond to comments. So if you're on my YouTube channel and you write a comment, I will respond. And
that's really cool. So it's
interactive. Like and subscribe.
And so aspiring songwriters, and or if you like this song that's about to play, and if you don't, then what's wrong with you?
Go home.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Then go to her YouTube page.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, this is Too Bad by Ariella Joy, and to you and our listeners at home, I hope you find whatever it is that you're looking for.
My name is Ariella Joy. This is Andrew Wink. You're Ariella Joy in the Silver Lining. And this song is called Too Bad. Too bad. Smell is your best sense. Smell is your best sense. Too bad. Sleep is your best friend. Sleep is your best friend. 'Cause here I am, singing our tune, thinking of what could be, what could be. Here I am, playing your strings, thinking of what could be, what could be. Too bad, the couch is my comfort, the couch is my comfort zone, oh no. Too bad, our lives don't lead us, our lives don't lead us home, oh no. 'Cause here I am, singing our tune, thinking of what could be, what could be. Here I am, looking at your wall of cards, you open them up just for me, just for me. wall of cards, you open them up just for me, just for me. And if I leave you with a song, one for every day of the year, and if I leave you with the warmth of a friend, will it ever disappear? Too bad, the couch is my comfort, the couch is my comfort zone. Oh no.